Hello, I'm Ivan. I'm a Venezuelan to been learning languages for 4 years, and because of this, my life changed completely. Currently, I'm in a 6 months challenge to learn German and basically get as fluent as I can. But this wouldn't be possible if I were that guy. That guy was like to porn, video games, a lot of things, and now I'm this guy. I've been asking this myself for the past few weeks, and honestly, you can't really have a healthy relationship with social media. And one of the primary reasons for that is that you have to do so much things in order to basically not be addicted to a thing that honestly, it's kind of annoying, and if you can literally just not use it. But in reality, in this video, I'm going to explain to you what are the things I do in kind of like more detail, so basically you can do the things that I do. So the first thing is download content, and the problem with not downloading content is that whenever you enter social media, you do some unconscious use because you don't know that you're entering social media. So for example, if I want to enter YouTube, I will literally enter YouTube and I will not notice that I have entered YouTube. The same with TikTok, the same with Instagram. So that's the problem. There's two uses of unconscious use, which is basically the sad unconscious use and the good unconscious use. So what is the good unconscious use? Whenever you use social media unconsciously, but like you don't have a pretty good level, it is actually pretty good because you are learning the language still and you're not noticing that you're wasting time. Right? And so you can spend like 3 or 4 hours in here of this unconscious use and can be pretty good, but you can do some sad use of the unconscious use of social media because you are wasting time and you'll notice that you're wasting time, right? So it depends, right? Now, something that I will explain to you here is that unconscious use is actually almost never good, for the simple reason that if you do some unconscious use, you're just literally not paying attention. So the only times in which you want to do some unconscious use is literally if you're kind of fluent in the language or if you have a good level, right? That is the problem with unconscious use, that you end up wasting time, right? And so we have to do some conscious use, but like the problem is, how do you do conscious use? We all know that okay, like unconscious study is good if you're relatively fluent already, because if you're relatively fluent, you have to honestly just perfect the language. And if you can perfect the language by literally just watching things in the language, reading things in the language unconsciously, and you're not really even paying attention to your learning of the language because it doesn't feel like a studying, then good, like unconscious study is good for you. But for most of us people that are in a language that we're learning and we're actually not that advanced, conscious use is actually always better. And the reason for this is that when you're consciously using social media, you're going to pay attention to the things that you're learning, to the things that you're watching. And so the thing, like, why is this so good? Because whenever you download a video, you don't have to enter social media. Literally, you can have a carpet like the one that I have here, right? Immersion content, and then you have the things that you want to watch, and then you have the animes, you have the things that you want to watch, and literally you open the thing and then you can watch it. Oh my god, what a difficult thing, right? So I think that is way better because basically you have prepared all of the content that you want to watch, right? And if you have prepared all of the content that you want to watch, then you honestly just have to watch. You don't have to go into social media, you don't have to do any of those things, because that's the problem with social media, that when you are on the social media, usually you end up wasting time, right? That's just how it works. And I recommend to do this with YouTube only. I don't recommend it to do it with TikTok, because if you do it with TikTok, it's honestly just a pain, because like, okay, you can download those TikToks and you can put them into your into your computer and you can watch 10 or 20 TikToks, fine, but the problem is you want to watch more because TikToks are fucking addictive, and if you want to watch more, you're going to go to your phone and you're going to end up watching TikToks, right? So just honestly don't watch TikTok, just honestly like download videos on YouTube and that's it. Now the way I download them is with this application called Stature. So this application called Stature is actually pretty good, and if you want to download it, just literally look for Stature in Google. Literally just do that, literally download the thing, that's it. Literally it's just not difficult. Now, how do you improve your conscious use without doing all of these things in like of downloading content or doing that thing or doing that thing? Well, then you have to meditate, and meditation consists in 3 phases. So those phases are birth, then after you focus on something, and that focus can go to your breath. Usually it goes to your breath, right? So you focus on your breath, you lose your focus, and then you recover your focus. Those are the three phases of meditation. You don't go into Zen mode, right? You are not a fucking monk. Monk, like the monk mode, like that thing, these things doesn't exist, right? You are not a monk. You are not going to go into Zen mode, and you're not going to have zero thoughts. No, you're going to have lots of thoughts, and you're going to just pay attention to the things that you're doing. That's it. So whenever you do this enough times, right? I basically meditate for 20 minutes a day. Whenever you do this enough times, what basically will happen is that you will improve your ability to recover your focus whenever you're doing immersion, whenever you're doing your study. And this will improve your conscious study, because your conscious study is the ability that you have to be present during the moments and during the activity that you're doing, right? So if you're talking with somebody, you know that usually your focus drifts away because you are thinking about something else, because you watch something on the exterior, right? So that's meditation. Meditation helps you to recover your focus, right? That's the good thing about meditation. So that's it for a video, and I hope that you liked it. Bye.